Alright. You're green. Make it! Green!
I can't pat the flag. Deanna, you're doing your best. Oh. Like, ah! You know? And for YouTube, sorry. I wish I could replay what has happened last night since they removed the live stream. Like, I know it was self-harm attempt. I get that, but there is way worse stuff that is on this against site that they removed. Hey, Bree.
Oh shit!
And thank you so much. I'm gonna read all. I'm gonna read all your messages. By the way, I wanted to do that when everyone gets here because I just noticed because Diana, it did took a while, hon. It did that. Marcus comment right around 36 seconds ago, which is really interesting. So I know wonder it takes a while for all of you to view the community post because normally everyone would see it around the same time. And Paul, thank you for that. Honestly, I'll take all of you, of course, right? Because I know it's going to take a while for everyone to get here. Also, I had a really interesting dream. Two dreams actually that I did type down, and I definitely need to talk to my mother. Well, I think might be appropriate whenever she gets back. I just want to talk to her boyfriend of course. Like I want to be away from him as far as possible. AFAP. Um, just giving him the silent treatment. And also I got a burrito in the fridge. That she needs to basically set up the cheapest, the smallest PO box because no wonder it's so fucking expensive. Because on a fucking like yeah, it's a lot. It is like 100, and my mother said she had to pay over 100. Well, we don't need a long one then, because I looked it up on the PO box site. You could get like a really small one because we could just have money sent in the mail, and then we could transfer that to larger ones. No wonder. At least that's what look. I need to talk to her whenever she returns because that'd be like my birthday present. Just have a small PO box, and that way I'll do my part. Then we could basically have some stuff sent in the mail. And I know I'm doing this for myself though, but also for Lucas here, right? I even typed in the Metallica video, right? The Sandman one, because I think that's the one that he liked, and then I know Dumbo likes that one, and Greg too. So I'm just gonna put my turf on there, and I didn't add hashtags, of course. That's the case if it be considered spam. So it went through, and I did censor the word rape with the accent mark on it because, well, it's serious, and I'm not gonna have YouTube having me to type in the word grape. That's fucking stupid. And damn, what else is it? You forgot. Oh, yeah, the pew pew. We're not children. We're adults. I don't get about the site sometimes. Yet they allow illegal activity. I don't want you to go to the Roblox way. No, absolutely not. But I know that the fucking porn sites have got censored. Per my language. Anyway, I thank all of you so much. I just can't believe he's not here. Like I know we got other viewers that are not here. It's whatever. But they're here for one day, like Terrence and Royals. I get it. I'm still like, I mean, I just wish they could just say that they have other stuff going on, like when they first get here. That way, I would know in advance. But whatever, it's okay. What's important is that Lucas made it a difference here. Also, thanks for the fucking Vietnamese freak laughing. Gosh, man, I bet people will laugh that your people got fucking killed in the fucking war. How you like that? Sorry. Anyway, that's not important. Oh boy, Eric is here. Hi, Eric. Okay, I gotta be TV. No, not TV7. PG around Greg here. Screw that damn. Sorry. Hi, Lisa. I love how you call me that. Now I understand from last night. Hmm. So as soon as everyone gets here, and not to mention Dumbo, he didn't say that Well, because all of you got here without being notified by him. This was all I was watching in the background. What the heck? Yellow, green, blue, red, and blue. Gaming colors. And I do want to play some Middle Eastern videos, or even maybe like a Saudi Arabian video or two. Well, whenever everyone gets here. Oh yeah, Tabano. Yeah, don't worry. They got at least half of them. They got here on their own. And Linus, hi. I like your profile picture. It's an anime character, isn't it? Awesome. Still want to earn back my apartment that we lost. Never can pick up the street fucking floor. And what? Sorry. Oh, sorry. Never gonna forgive. Oh, I just want for my birthday, my mother. I hope she can make this work. We just need to get a smart PO box. I don't care about some stupid darn cake or anything. Especially since my brother paid for this, which I did slept well, even though it's not the same. You know. You had to pay that much money on that airbed. Oh no! I got a Senegalese. Are you serious? Get out of here! No way. Yeah, that's awesome. It is. You're not from Senegal. Are you kidding me? I recognize that adorable country flag out of anywhere. Not you. And I just said telling bonjour or bonsoir. And thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. That's a Senegal flag. I just know I got a Senegal person on here. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't. Because I know your country is majority Muslim, so maybe that has to do with it. Well, yeah. Oh, you went to the US, Dylan. How do you like it here in the US? I know our country, well, boy. I know it's much better, well, at least it's more stable than your country, I suppose, because I know that you got, well, the dirt roads is one thing, and, well, I mean, your country's not that poor compared to, let's just say, Guinea-Bissau or Niger, to name a couple. How do you like it here? And hey, Gage, that's so cool that you're Senegalese. That is so awesome, though. I like how everyone's just having their profile pictures based off their country flag. Well, that's good. You live in Tennessee? What? Damn it, you heard that. You did. Well, that's good. Oh, Lauren is gonna love hearing that when she arrives, along with Sloan as well. Wow. Yeah, they were not kidding. Well, Lauren, she wasn't kidding when she said there are half of Muslims that live in Tennessee. Yeah, I thought we have a lot of Muslims here. Well, not that much. We have some, but they're mostly Iraqi, though. Which I still think that basically repaired my phone. And the funny thing is, what I love about how he did my phone. I thought, like, what? Where's the Samsung logo? The thing is, it's not there. So it'll make my phone look less Korean and American, more, I guess, more like a Middle Eastern phone, which is pretty cool to think about it. I still need to get my phone repaired, though. Hi, Finley. Hi, Joseph. I thank all of you so much for the flags, because I did my part. I've only did 7, and then I did commented on 5 more videos because I was really tired. I dozed off because of a great video, Nathaniel Bandy, that was breaking down the Mario Party minigame. It helped me sleep for some reason. I gotta say, maybe it is the bed that helped, because I didn't have sleep in so long, I suppose. I don't know. Italian non. I don't know what that is. I feel awful for not knowing that. Chicken yassa? I never heard of it. No, not at all. It sounds delicious. Hey, Carl. Guten Tag. Or the tag. I think it's sauce for the flag. It's an amazing dish. I'm gonna look that up. Cause sadly, I don't know that much about your country. I think out of your a long time ago that was from Senegal though. Well, that also lives in the US, but that was eons ago. The worst times to be alive, I should watch that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Talon. As long as it's not physical. As long as not physical. And I don't like you put FL, Johnny. That means a lot. What is this? But yeah, it's just that us Americans, we could be a little bit, well, some of us could be pretty cool, but luckily that's only like a small percentage. From my experience, I never, well, I have been assaulted a couple of times, but it's not like it happens every day. Like maybe a year or every other. So luckily, it's extremely rare. Yet again, it's not like they punch me or anything. I'm sorry to hear that though. They're just not used to seeing someone for your country, right? Especially depending on the neighborhood and whatnot. Like for me, I used to get bullied for speaking Spanish. But someone's maybe not like Mexicans at first because hey, I tried. Like I have a brother that's half Mexican, and you want to treat me like this? So I can relate. And he has to speak any Spanish. I speak Spanish, I think like 33% fluent. And muchas gracias, ahora. That means a lot. That is not right. They could go back to they could leave out this country for them telling you that. I am so sorry you gotta put up with that. Telling honestly. I like your name by the way. I like your name. Like telling. Like I want to tell them that you know why I don't like it. They could go to North Korea, see how it's like. But since they get no rights. And swear, Courtney. And hey, Penelope. I'm glad she wasn't here when she heard me with the swearing and whatnot. Also, what is this ad? Oh, I thought that's a dog. Oh, that's cute. Oh, this is lovely. I like how the dog is real. No, this is oh, it's a water ad. You know what? I like it. I like it because has a dog in it. I need it. Yeah, cute. Because it's not AI for once.
Pretty long time. In the span of a couple 100,000 years, we went from communicating in damp, disgusting caves and wiping with a leaf to making lively and prosperous societies built off nothing but the hard work of its citizens. And then every single one of these societies eventually collapsed, leaving more than ruins that now
I love his videos.
Which I guess brings us to the modern day.
So it's my pleasure, Dylan, of course. Trust me, I used to get bullied as well because where I live, blacks aren't, well, we have blacks, but not a lot. I mean, racial discrimination does happen. Luckily, it's rare. So, because I get discriminated even by blacks myself because I'm not dark enough. So I understand. I really do. And those people, they need to take a hike and basically get a job, even though I don't have one myself. Because they shouldn't treat you like. And Dumbo, most people are here. Okay, I'll read out the comments. Well, I just if you're here. No one deserves to get bullied like that. Wait, did my MacBook just crap? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can open this because my MacBook does freeze a lot. Dion, take your time. Okay, yep. Oh, 38 seconds ago. And hello, Dion. I hope my comment will go through it this time, which it did. But I'm still over the loss of your viewer, Lucas. Yeah, me too, Marcus. And I know it's like to lose people too. And I love how all you put a hashtag here. I can see all of these comments. And Paulo, I've been crying all day. I bet, Paul. I bet you have. I bet you have. And all of that has been happening with you. And Paul, I just feel awful that you have to see all this. Sadly, I won't be able to read all your comments because I know how my MacBook is, so I'll do my best, okay? And all that's been happening with you, and of was what oh yeah, especially on your end, Paul. I'm just like, you're still hanging in there. And Mackenzie, she's right here. I like how she has the Christian tree. I just noticed that with a pink background. I'm still heartbroken about the news about one of your other viewers passing away. I'm still heartbroken about all the things you have been going through as well. And that means a lot, Mackenzie. And I hope that she doesn't come back either. Not to mention, sis, we got two little ones on here. Man, she's lucky she's not behind bars, so she would act up even further. And Amelia, yeah, I don't think Amelia's here yet. I'm still heartbroken about the fact, Lucas, the fact that YouTube deletes his account rating. It is. It just sucks because Dumbo, he wasn't able to save the URL. Otherwise, well, I mean, it'd be a lot for us to even view the video, but at least I'll have his channel back in order to have respect. Because I know his name is Goff Lucas. I'm still that. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I just don't want to touch my mother's boyfriend for who knows how long. And Tyrone, I just want to see you got a boat as your profile picture. I know. Hi again. I know yesterday was a lot. Where's the meltdown? Yeah, I'm not surprised. See, I'm glad I did share the video separately because YouTube did remove it. And I hope I'm not sure it's because of the title. I don't think it's the title because I did censor it. I don't know. Man, if it was the title, that's my mistake. And then second, knowing a viewer is no longer here is a lot. It is. And I just hope that you're okay. I'll do my best. And I'm glad you liked that video. I'm really flattered that you liked that video. I had to. And AJ, hello, Dion. I just was what's Toomling supposed to be holding your pop-up chicken? It's good how you want to honor Lucas Paul. I still also feel horrible about what we have been doing. Tell me about it, AJ. Especially the last night. Yeah. And Brownie, I'm glad that she was able to come in on time. I hope you're doing well, Brian. So. And you voted for the first option for Lucas, which is the flag, wasn't it? So I did scroll through, so I forgot what had the most votes. All right, all the way to Son. And then I can stop here. So Sloan was at church? Do you think since tomorrow's Monday, should I share the story of Luke? Sloan, dear, whenever you get here, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be wonderful if you want to. That would be wonderful for you to do that. And there's lots. I found your channel from a viewer named Joseph. Well, Joseph, thank you a lot for that. His cover was Lucas was 22. I love how random that handful of you would share the codes, of course. I'm sorry for your loss, and I saw your video you posted. That means a lot, Linus. I will do my best. Enjoy the stream. Why is anyone from Tennessee? I don't get it. This is the fifth person. That's incredible. Yes, that is Linus. That is more than okay. I should have added state too, or preference, or I should have did all of that. That is more than okay. I think I just want to ask that because, well, with my trust issues, right? It's not like asking for someone's address or street. No. Even though two of them did lie, so they could go to heck for that. And Jordan, what if that you return back again? Also, this notice you're holding a maple leaf. Oh, you can only do one, so they kept. That's okay, Jordan. I know that's what YouTube is. It's okay, honestly. I'm just trying my best to hang in there. And also, you came up for chemotherapy, and you told your doctors, well, that you don't have to do that because I know to be considered private, but that's really generous of you, honestly. And I'm doing okay, at least hopefully so far. I guess I could stop here just in case the YouTube acts up, because last time I did this, it kept glitching up. That's when it says side plus is 3:30. I'm so sorry I didn't read the rest of your comments. Hey, Melissa. I love your profile picture, by the way. Oh, that dog is gorgeous. Also, it's so funny because I don't want to share much. Don't worry, not the awful one. One of my cousins has the same name as you. I wonder how my cousin's doing. I wonder how she's been up to. Yeah, Sloan, dear, that'd be a really great idea. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, I was like, oh, so you took that, Jordan? The profile picture looks really professional. I gotta see that. Yeah, we got 5. That's fine. You know, I know it's something, right? Because I feel awful because oh my gosh, like I feel that I pressured all of you, and that's why we only got this many, right? Because I could do this on my end. Your dog is adorable, by the way. I have 4. Also, the reason why I don't like my mother's boyfriend, that's another thing. I might as well just share this, okay? Yes, even though he did treated them well, he gets a little bit aggressive around them just because Bella, the mother, would bark. I don't like that. Like, I know I get mouth dogs, but I don't do it. Like, I may have rushed my dogs, but I won't, like, I know my mother wants me to get tough love. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You know, it's not in me. It's not. That's another reason why I don't like him sometimes. I don't. Because my mother, she even did to me one time, if he ever does anything, she will call the police. So, don't worry, he hasn't done anything more. I mean, that was like a week ago, so that's why. But I had to eavesdrop. Plus, I don't have to get near me. Like this is my private spot here. He knows I stream and all, but this is my private spot. So, yeah, Jerry, yeah, me either. It's like this. Like I did forgive him last time before he closed the church range up, but now I just don't care until I care about it. Leave. I won't. I'll just treat him like he's meaningless. He kind of deserves it. I'm sorry. He kind of does. Yeah, I know you lost your family to whatever cost. Well, so have I. And I don't put that on our dogs. Yes, he does walk them. He does feed them, but still. Because he does this, like, I'm thinking stuff up. But I don't want anything. Right? I don't want to start anything. Let's just say I'm really protective of my dogs. I am. If I want to go to jail for my dogs, I will. Excuse me. Sorry, this is what I was drinking. Yeah, Shelby, I don't blame you, hon. Especially what you served me during Thanksgiving, right? Also, I know we're not going to move anytime soon, and because my mother said that we're supposed to be moving in February. No, in our position, I want to stay here, like for another year. And I want to confess to my mother, I'm not fucking for my language. I don't want to move. I like it here actually. I just still miss my apartment, and I hope that they still got my black fridge and everything's still in place. You know, they probably fix everything up. I still want to move back. I want more Arizonans to know about it. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna keep I feel like this every day, by the way, because I feel awful. I sacrificed a whole year just because I was just too much of a to basically share how I feel. Yeah, call Yago Noah. Yeah, and yep, dogs too. That's awesome. High five. That's awesome. And I don't blame you. And Jordan, yeah, you didn't tell me where you're from, to be honest with you. And with this Miho, that means a lot for you to say this. I think it just shows a lot of us are dog owners, which is really impressive. And yeah, do tell. Do tell. Also, the reason why I came in later, because I want everyone to get prepared and the live stream doesn't have to be as long. I think I want on 3:30. Well, depending on how I feel. I knew it. I knew you're Canadian, eh? So I got 3. Nice. Nice. I just want to say you Canadians love my state. I don't know why. I looked it up that there I think almost 40,000 of you in my city. That's a lot. Dumbo doesn't even have he does have Canadians, but not many. I think the state with the most is, well, not including New Hampshire, Massachusetts, which is weird. Like, we have a lot of you down here. Well, I know you're here during the winter, but still. Someone tried to shoot your dog. I hope that they went to jail for that. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry to hear that, Dylan. And you did, well, you made a Canadian. How was that like for you? Because I know there could be some bad Canadians. Well, just like any other country. Got my last two Pringles. Yeah, your last two. I need to cut my hair too. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's right. I got my burrito in the microwave. I got three Canadians, 5 Tennesseans, huh? Wow. That's really interesting. I may need to start talking about Tennessee more often, do I? Oh, Melissa, I'm sorry. I don't think you're coming to one through it. YouTube is like that. I don't know why. Yeah, Tom, go ahead. It does that. I don't know. You know what? Oh, excuse me. Visible. So it should work. And well, that loads up, and then I'll get my burrito. I'll just play talking about the worst times to be alive in the back.
Right now definitely has its name. I mean, global tensions are on the rise. Everything's getting more expensive. My favorite shows just got removed on Netflix. My IOP delivery arrived cold. My AirPods are dead. Yeah, no, this is the most comfortable humans have ever been. Like, bro, there was a time where humans didn't even have clothes.
I love how his stick figures have big eyes.
It would probably
big
be as
black eyes.
revolutionary as the discovery of fire or the invention of the wheel. Being alive during this time period must have been so garbage. The only thing that you could do was survive. For starters, pretty much anything during this time is actively trying to eat you. Not only did you have to hunt for your own food, you were actively being hunted as food. Unlike we are today, way back then, humans weren't at the top of the food chain. You had to worry about all these different types of animals like dire wolves, saber-toothed tigers, the short-faced bear, which is in history one of the largest bears that exists. They stood at 12 feet tall and could up to 2,000 pounds. These bears could make Shaquille O'Neal look like a Funko Pop. Every single one of these animals were significantly larger, stronger, and faster than humans. I can barely even make it to my bus stop in time. There is no chance in the universe I can outrun a saber-toothed tiger. The chances of you being able to outrun one of these prehistoric beasts is extremely slim. Which leaves you with two other options. A, close your eyes, accept your fate, get on your knees, and pray to whatever possible higher power you believe in. Or B, you could fight back. Which, in that scenario, you're probably still considering your best possible weapon is going to be a rock tied to a stick. Do you honestly think that this can overpower this? Yeah, maybe if it has a bomb attached to the end of it. Diseases, malnutrition, random accidents were also extremely common during this time, which probably contributed to the extremely long lifespan of 25 to 30 years old. 25 to 30 years old. Man, what the? You're telling me I'm going through all of the different diseases, famines, getting hunted by animals 3 times my size, and I may not live long enough to see my own hairline start receding? And yet, despite all that, you were still considered lucky if you made it past even 5 years old. Before you can even possibly comprehend what time period you're existing in, you were already being spawn camped. Humans had one single objective: for the sake of the plot, not go extinct. Come on, you can't go extinct. Otherwise, me and my friends can't play Civilization 6 all day. However, this was almost the case. Humans almost completely got wiped off the face of the earth. A short while back, 74,000 years ago, humans experienced the Mount Toba super eruption, which is considered one of the largest eruptions in the past 2 million years. This resulted in a huge collapse of the ecosystem, a large population decline. As next point is still debated, it's considered a huge step back for the evolution of humans. It's because of all these different factors that pretty much caused rapidly adapt to what was going on around them. People had it so bad back in the day, man. All they had was their human spirit and some fatal bacterial infection. I know I already said it, but this is probably one of the most comfortable times to be a human. Imagine if you approached a peasant from the 1400s and told them that sometime in the future they'd be able to order an
I'm back.
Chipotle burrito without even leaving their bed from the comfort of their own home. I bet they'd be in shock. Septic shock because they were catching every single disease known to man. I'm sorry, living in medieval times has got to be one of the worst spawns you could ever get. Oh,
I don't think Melissa's comment went through yet. So, Felix, this is uploaded 3 hours ago, right? And the video's titled "The Worst Times to Be Alive," which is basically like the different years of how people back then. I think I've seen something similar to somewhere though. If I remember correctly, play a video. Yep, Cage. How did I remembered? And this is on my email away, right? Let's see. We have 4 pieces. I did barbecue sauce, ketchup, spicy mustard, and then a little bit of my rice I still had left over. And I did a little bit of onion powder and black pepper. It's just the usual. Oh, wait, what, Melissa? Oh my. There's no way your dog is Ebony. Really? Wait, we shouldn't tell her. We shouldn't tell her. I knew something about Ebony or something or someone. That's really weird coincidence. And Eric, what question do you have? I've heard about that, the volcano eruption. Oh, wait, Bree, that he was playing, right? It's about what, Vesuvius? I must have missed it. Oh no, it's not a bad thing, Melissa. It's a good thing. Don't worry. I know someone with that name. I love that name. I don't know why. That's a cute name that you gave her. And thank you, Jerry. I gotta time myself. 3:43. That's when I'm. Well, 3:42 because I put it in my mouth. With this glasses, we'll say. I like wearing this beanie because, damn, I think you got this at Family Dollar. I think you got it. Yeah, or no, you probably. I either found this on the ground that my mother did clean up for me, or I found this at the Family Dollar. It's like one of our discount grocery stores. I only paid well, I have other beanies too, though, but only let's just say that beanies like this only cost $1. Plus, I like wearing them because it keeps my hair fresh, and I guess you could say the Muslim way of doing things. I don't like to reveal my hair. I don't like it. I keep it sacred, right? It's kind of funny. Like only indoors I would have my beanie off. Eric, what do you mean? What you should do? What happened? Oh, really? Penelope, well, that's awesome. You might be this lot 2 time around, so come that's only 1. Oh, you go to your room, Eric. Can you tell your dad to turn out the heater for you, or if you have like a little heater, you can do that too. But if he's not able to turn out the heater for you, make sure you got plenty of blankets, and you would block like if you have like a sheet or something, right? The little door thing, so that you won't be as cold inside. Oh, Richard, hi. So, Richard, I guess you're new here, aren't you? That's basically Greg's son. He is in the 4th grade, and he loves being here quite often, every day actually. Plus, it's kind of good because, yeah, it's because of you, right? Because of me, I kind of like babysit his son, and because since he's a teacher, um, that gives him more time to do his work. So I'm doing him a favor. But not just that, but I have some extra company too. Wait, did I miss anyone's comment? Daniel from last night. Yeah, I really got emotional when he did. Oh, Jordan, I'm so sorry. I did once. I don't like it because I'm not really masculine, even though women can wear that too. I don't like baseball caps. I don't know why. I even tried the Mario Odyssey one at GameStop once. I didn't like it. Or no, they had it at Target. It was cute, but it looked weird on me. So I just don't like baseball caps. Hey, Alyssa, you just got here, didn't you? You know Ronan Paul? Yeah, me either. And Eric, a baseball cap? Okay. Like, you know, the sport, baseball, right? It's basically what the athletes would wear. So that, well, okay, well, not just only athletes, but it's basically what people wear when they're doing like activities or being outside doors for exercising. It's supposed to be, let's think about like Ash Ketchum. It's supposed to basically help you protect your head and your hair from the sun. And a lot of people like to wear those. You wish you had a straw hat bed? Me too. Me too. Honestly. A Led Zeppelin. I forgot who that is, Levi. I'm so sorry. A Led Zeppelin. I forgot who that is. Mmm. I have like a, yeah, they sound like a rock band. I need to listen to more of those. Mmm. Jumbo, I wish I could give you one. I wish I could. Honestly. I do like your state team's design though. Just like the Cardinals. Well, our Cardinals. Oh, such as water still frozen. So I can drink. I just don't want to drop any water because MacBook is so damaged it is. It's frozen over the MacBook. It will stop working entirely. So Melissa, the Falcons is a baseball, not baseball, American football team. A double say because here in the US we have American football, right? So it's a little different here. We don't really have football, so and it's kind of like how in Australia, you don't, you don't. It's like how, yeah, I don't remember. It's like how they have rugby, which is like their type of football. I didn't know they even existed. So yeah, now I understand. No, that's why people see us Americans because I think only Australia has rugby. Because India, they have. Oh my, no, no. Did he? No, that was cricket. They have cricket, right? Yeah, the Aussies. I'm not sure what other country has it. Have rugby, but most of our states, right? We have our football team, right? And basically, we do compete. Well, not just the ones in our state, depending on how big our state is, but in other states as well. And like how there's FIFA, right? Here we have the Super Bowl. That basically helps. And what happened, Shelby? Some a-hole cut you off? He needs to lose his license. Yep. Yep. I know that's our city for that. Again, a lot of people are not from here. So not a bad way. It's just gonna have to drive right in our state. I'm just relieved that you're okay, Shelby. I'm so sorry to hear that. Also, I hope that Trevor, he has to I hope he's okay. I hope he is. Because I know he told me that he's in the hospital, right? And I hope his family is doing well. I never forget about him from New Orleans. I hope he's okay. I hope he is. Mm, Man, I've been eating for what? 8 minutes now. Ronnie, why are you practicing? Oh, you did? Oh, that's lovely. I know it's at the top of the year. But Jordan, you do? Is that popular, right? That makes sense. Megan, you are above us, so it's kind of shocking. I think like this is when does Canadians have football? You know, that's really interesting. And Jose, that's a yeah, it is not like a rip off. God, I just started noticing that it is. I'm gonna put my Pringles in my burrito. It kind of is, to be honest with you. That's interesting. I need to read more about it because I know that's what a lot of Indians like. Oh, you're playing a new song, Ronnie. That's awesome. Because I know you still want to keep doing your music from what you told me. Mm, oh, that's lovely, Carl. I just hope that, has been happening in your city. I just hope no one would turn this shit up. No, no, no. I don't like Christmas either because of what, not just my family, but me included, have run through. No, no, not at all. Can't wait till it's January. No, yeah. What you do, Jerry? Come to think of it, they do burn pretty easily. Right. Well, I'll never read more about it because we fake trees are better to have. Plus, you could just take them apart. Real Christmas trees, you can't. So yeah, you have a point. I think Christmas trees it should only be for the outdoors. You are Tyrone. Tell me about it. I think the only reason why I'm more well, it makes sense the moving thing because I don't want us to move, but also because I want to get be able to be fireworks. Oh well, no big deal though, because I know a lot of you would be asleep by then. Yeah, again, Dumbo, he might be up with me, so I'll just share it on the live stream, and that'll be it. But yet again, I can't take it outside because the map book is so outdated, and oh well, no big deal. You did tell him? Well, that's wonderful. Oh, really? Oh wow, I know you're much older than me. You're 40, you're gonna be 47? Why is everyone's birthdays in December all of a sudden? Because I know Lucas's birthday was this month on the Dumbo's. Why is everyone's birthday this month? There has a reason. Wow, so I know a lot of December babies, right, Brian? I'm gonna pin that because that's an adorable comment. Well, Dylan, I'm honored that you like our Christmas trees. That means a lot. I mean, I don't mind if you don't, literally. I don't even care much for the rare ones anyway. After Jerry said that, Linus, I haven't never seen it before. I don't know. I mean, it might be from Fate Zero, but that can't be. Francis, that's a fact? You're kidding me. I wonder why. But Linus, same here. Damn, let's see. You should have it. Yeah. Where are my drawings? All right, very quick. Ahem. Ahem. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Ahem. What the? Well, here's one of them. This is the first one I've done. Proud of that drawing I did. That's right. Some of you that are been here for the past few days haven't seen my drawings yet. Oh, Bronny, I thought you were born in December. Thank you, Melissa. That means a lot. That really means a lot. I love to draw, but well, so I don't have the supplies anymore to afford it. You think so, Richard? The thing is, they're basically traced, but I did his smile myself. Because Luffy was supposed to be smiling in that in that picture, though. I do have the other ones. It's just that my mother has to like stack everything up because she had to clean up in here. Most of these are just country flags that I have. Also, hope Richard is doing okay, though. Man, I must have hyperphagia because I can remember almost everyone's name. I have another one, like my favorite. It was Luffy and Ace. But that's awesome that you love Demon Slayer, though. I haven't seen that in forever before we got evicted. The last time I was in season 3 after the Mugen Train arc. So Taylor Asano from I never heard of it. Mission Yozakura? I never heard of that anime. I gotta look that up later on. And Bree? Well, oh, so I just coming to all of you. I felt awful when I said that. When now you said you don't, please don't block us. I can't believe. Oh my gosh. I think Dumbo and Greg a lot for helping me. So I'm just remembering what happened last night. I started drawing. So I stim a little bit. I do that because my autism, like I make weird sounds. What the? Is my thing lagging? MacBook, hello? Darn it! Did it froze? Come on, I'm right here. MacBook. Oh, crud. MacBook, come on. I'm right here. Oh, it's lagging. What is up with this MacBook? Come on, I'm talking here. She basically gave me extra credit, right? Because I think one of the first flags I drawn, yeah, I'm sorry, put that tail in. Yeah, my MacBook is really outdated. I did it for extra credit. And I just started to get a little bit addicted for country flags because of her. And I started to really get into geography around that age. And thank you, Telling. Thank you for the heart, by the way. Or Mr. Baku. I know you've been going through a lot. I remember that. And thank you, Linus. It means a lot. And I've been trying to basically draw like almost type of country flag I'm able to draw on, right? And I wanted to do all of them, but some of them are just impossible to do because of the seal and so I wish I can feed everyone on here if I could. In the coat of arms. And you see that's Mackenzie, that's right, because you're from Japan, aren't you? You said 2 seasons? That's awesome that you have. My favorite country flag original. I hope he's all right. I hope he's been taking care of himself. Kamal. Or Kamal. Nepal. I love their flag. A lot. Yet again, I love the Indonesian flag too. I love the Nepal flag because it is the only flag on earth, right? Or nation flag that's not a square or rectangular shape. It's so weird because I'm thinking it looks like they're like in the old times for waving that flag because you don't see flags like that anymore. So theirs is my favorite. My least favorite, I hate saying this. Well, two of them. Afghanistan, the new one because of the Taliban, and North Korea. I don't like the. I don't know why. I just don't like their flag that much. Maybe because of the darn leader. I don't like those. I don't like the North Korea flag. I don't know why. I don't like it. Now I would respect it for anyone that has to escape. Oh, absolutely. Ben and Jerry, I just don't like the flag. Oh, you do? See, it's hard to draw one, isn't it? The funny thing is, I draw like a square that looks like a car with a face on it. I don't know how to draw cats. And Melissa, this may be a little shocking, even though I'm only semi-fluent in four of them. Oh, excuse me. I can speak 14 languages, I think, if I can count, not including the dialects. Because I know German, French, and Spanish, and a little Portuguese, but sadly, Portuguese not that much. Okay, German, French, and Spanish are the most that I know, and I can sing maybe. Oh, what's the other one that I can read a little? Well, Japanese. I don't know about Japanese yet. I think more of Tagalog. Tagalog, yeah, I could pick up on that. Indonesian, kinda. So, well, okay, the ones that I could kind of have a decent conversation is German, French, and Spanish. But if it's like, well, the directions or maybe simple greetings, it would be. Let's see. I'm gonna write this down. Do I? You speak three? Also, that's a right. Not counting English. That so basically, you know, four. Okay, I'll take this down while I listen to the video in the background.
Funny outfit. How can it possibly? Literally everything about being born within this time period is terrible. Good start. Because you lived during the prehistoric caveman era must have smelled bad. At least they would bathe themselves. People in the Middle Ages must have smelled so bad because they just wouldn't keep themselves clean. Can you imagine the aroma of a town from the medieval times and what it must have smelled like? I bet you could have probably smelled the entire population of 200 people from a mile
Portuguese
away.
rock.
Also,
Oh no, it's
people during
lowercase.
this time period lived a bit longer than 25 years old. So if you had the misfortune of encountering an old man from the Middle Ages, chances are he doesn't smell like rose petals or Febreze because he's been marinating in his own filth for the past 3 decades. Also, it's not like they didn't have access to a body of water and a river to wash up in. But they absolutely did. People back then instead would actively go out of their way to avoid bathing because they thought that.
Oh no, Paul. I mean, Dumbo. I'm not doing a poll. I know this is nuts, right? I'm typing down all the languages I know. That's why it's taking so long. Also, we got to watch that extra medium quiz too.
Ironically, that just did the complete opposite. I think the most famous example would be the Black Plague, which took place during the mid.
Korean, I don't know any Korean except for hi, so that doesn't count.
Alone was wiped off the map. It said that this disease was not only spread by humans but also by other rats. Because apparently, both were equally as disgusting. What if all of humanity just ended up getting wiped out because nobody was smart enough to invent a mousetrap? Diseases and illnesses just
Excuse me.
Modern medicine just didn't exist. Some townsfolk and doctors genuinely believe that one of the cures.
I think that's the last one. Oh, ad.
The bourbon or
I think that's all of them. So basically, I was wrong. More than 14. It's just like ASMR. It doesn't it? Free. I need to do more often. So you know, Canadian, like Canadian French, Melissa, and Korean because of your boyfriend. That's awesome. And then Spanish. That's quite a handful. You always want to design your own flag, girl? I want to say I just love your country's flag. I do. In fact, I have. Oh, that's messing my mother. You know, English, Japanese. Wow, Linus, that's incredible. 4. You speak pirate? I speak a little bit pirate too. That's awesome that you do. I think I told. I forgot who. I think it was Ben or Jaden that I told about. Mm-hmm. Tyrone, yeah, we talked about that a little while ago. We did. But let's see. 10, 1, 2, 3, 11. What a coincidence. 19 languages. Yeah, 19. Well, okay, maybe Navajo doesn't count. But I think it should because it's barely spoken anywhere. I still need to study it though. Right, Ben? Yeah, I told you about it, didn't I? But yeah, those are all the languages I know. The reason I don't add Korean is because I only know 2 words. Read again Hebrew too, though. But I should add Hebrew because I think if I know like at least 5 words, I'll count it. Because Shalom Boko Tor can. Okay, maybe that doesn't count either. Navajo though, because it's very complex, I could study it. Yeah, I still want to count Navajo though. I do because I want to study more of it. Hey, Brian, that was English to Spanish, right? There is nothing wrong with not knowing any or just your own language. There's nothing wrong with that. Like Haruto, for example. I hope he's doing well. He doesn't know his English is so great, regardless of him not being fluent. Felix, you didn't tell me where you're from. If you did, I probably forgot. And thank you, but you know that means a lot. I love studying languages because I'm a xenophile. It's when someone loves to study other cultures, right? Wait, you mean what, Brownie? I forgot to add Hindi. I forgot to add Hindi. So technically 20. Because I used to study it. I know how to read it, that little line. I think it's supposed to be a period. So it supposed to pronounce hey. Like if I want to say namaste lo latki or latki hey, which basically means hello boys and girls, right? And I know pani means wait, if you're gonna say water, I forgot to say please, but if you're gonna say water, thank you. You would say pani na donut. So yep, Hindi. It's a little hard to read it though, but I had the hang of it at first. I know one summer means K, which I forgot what it means. So if I could write this down. It's like this. It's kind of a cute symbol. It's something like that. And then, okay, like this. I'm not doing it right. And then the word hey, it's like, you know, like how in Chinese or Mandarin they have ma. And then Japanese they got ka, right? Something like that. Hey would be like this. Uh-oh. Yeah, you forgot to write it. Right. Something like that. Right? Yeah, Brownie, Korean is too hard for me. I tried. It's so weird to me. I just don't. The language is so complicated. I think it's supposed to be one of the hardest languages. I mean, it's difficult. I'm just surprised Mia knows. especially since she is American, right? I can't read Korean. I just can't. I tried, but it's so difficult though. Yet again, I do know a little bit of Arabic. So it's odd. Right, Melissa? Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. That's so sweet of you. That's my name. I did my game Smash Brothers. I did like a little custom stage out of it, like a little fighting stage. So that's my name. Wait, you know what? I want to pin this just to be sure so I can write it down. I'm too lazy to write it down right now, but I want to screenshot that. Nah, me too, AJ. I love learning languages. Oh, Daniel, that's so sweet of you. The Saudi Arabian flag, you're a sweetheart for that. In Dumbo, I'm not surprised because you love K-pop, right? I'm not surprised one bit. So that's my name in Korean. Yeah, like that's custom stage I built. I think I did design it correctly. Hmm. Oh, Dumbo, that'd be hard to change the keyboard.
Some battles. See, as history went on, medical knowledge advanced. Taking a shower became common practice, provided you're not a disregard. However, one thing never seems to change: human disagreement. Throughout history, political leaders have never
Oh, that's right, Melissa. He can, because he does have a Macintosh.
Yeah, no, of course not. Instead, they send a letter to their citizens demanding that they go fight for their lives.
McKenzie, so what question do you have?
There is no way in hell I would survive in any capacity during the early 1900s. If I was living during this time and I got a letter in the
Oh boy. You know what? Because of Lucas, I'm not sure they have. I'm not sure that it's considered Arabian, but it's Middle Eastern. A kebab. I'm gonna try one. They look delicious, like meat on a stick, right? I would love to try kebab. I know they have it in Turkey too. I would love to try one of those. Definitely, and more Arabic snacks. Definitely a kebab for sure. AJ, right? I forgot the name for it. Shawarmas. I remember hearing about that from American Dad once. So Finley, a kebab. I was gonna say I'm Ireland. Because I know you got like a lot of Muslims that live up there. Well, okay, no, that's right, you don't compared to England. Kebabs are basically like types of meats they can eat on a right. Think about like how you have like a sucker, but oh that's right, yeah, the water's in the back. You would get you have like beef, chicken, you have some other types of meats too. They're really popular around basically Muslim markets, I believe. Because I know Turkey is like that. Excuse me. And that basically helps. Oh, Talon's okay though. It's just you being showing a ton of support. I'm just honored. My favorite instrument, Levi? That's hard. You know what? The piano. I love the piano. Oh my gosh, the piano is my favorite. My least favorite is the flute. It just depends, right? You know, I used to have a toy flute when I was younger. It sucks I don't have it anymore. And my mother used to have a ukulele. Don't know why we did that. Otherwise, I would be playing on the stream. You know, I can't play it. But that was a long time ago. Chloe, you were gonna say the piano too, and then let's see. 3, so 8 from 340. I'm gonna write this down. 343 to 416. Damn it! Darn, it took me that long. But yeah, definitely the piano. For sure. Yeah, I'll just wait till my just comes in and then I'll tell her about the box thing. We just need a small one. Much cheaper. We don't need a big one. Excuse me. But yeah, because Mozart, that's one thing, and then Beethoven, if I remember correctly, yeah, definitely the piano. Piano's your second favorite? I need a sauce of the flute card. I don't know why. It gets a bit whiny. Like it depends. You know, I can't really describe it. Wait, Alice, what happened? I do have something to tell. Yeah, what's going on, Alice? Tell us. So they're still back in Ukraine? What's been going on? Is this still getting bad over there? Yeah, let me look that up right now. Richard, yes, she's Ukrainian. She lives here in the U.S. Wood Island because she was basically barely able to manage to escape. And Brian, that's really sweet of you. Oh my god. Yep, now I know why. Wait, Putin aid? He could go to hell. Puts U.S. on notice as Russian losses to drone attack. Oh god. Oh, thank you so much, Doc. Alice, for telling us of all of this. So this is on my sorry, homepage. I know Sabbatical, he did a video about that last month. I'll just play a short one. Russia unleashes massive drone and missile attack. Oh boy. Of course, we're going for this movie ad first. So, not that that's important. I hope they make it. I hope so too, Brownie. Yeah, Carl Verklick. Yeah.
Targeting the Ukrainian power system despite ongoing peace talks with the United States. NBC's Danielle Hamilton is in London with more. Danielle, what's the latest?
Yeah, good morning, Willie. There was yet another barrage of Russian strikes pounding Ukraine overnight, adding to Russia's unrelenting assault over the weekend. Last night's attack comes the day after more than 700 drones and missiles knocked out power in several regions of the country, destroying homes as well as a railway hub near Kyiv. On the other side, Moscow says it shot down Ukrainian drones, and among the targets was a major Russian oil refinery. This is the Atomic Energy Agency is urging major repairs at the site of the Chernobyl nuclear reactor. The agency says it no longer blocks radiation following a strike back in February. Now, on the diplomatic front, American and Ukrainian officials met again yesterday, with Zelensky speaking afterwards with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. In what he described as a long and substantive call, they agreed on steps for more talks. Now, American officials over the weekend said they were not only close to a deal, but the closest they've ever been. Yet on the ground, still no sign of peace. Meanwhile, here in London, expect to see Vladimir Zelensky on Monday here meeting with the leaders of France.
He could go to hell. Wait, I mean, oh, wait, Vladimir, I'm sorry. I think he meant Vladimir Putin. Because I heard Vladimir, I'm thinking, oh God, right? Because they shared the same name, which is so ironic. Putin is Putin. But you know what? Zelensky, I love him a lot, right? I'm so sorry, Zelensky. Because basically he is Alice's president, right? We make karmas coming for Zelensky. Be quiet. Unless you talk about Great Kama, though. I thought y'all said Russia was running out of archery shells. Yeah. Must be part of Trump's. Who cares about him? That's why he didn't get a damn heart attack. Trump to Putin. Let me know when you're done so I can announce how I broke the peace deal. I forgot what that means. Despite claiming you would help Ukraine in a war, Donald Trump has sent less aid, less money, and less arms to Ukraine. I mean, I hate seeing this. I do. I wonder what would happen if he did get assassinated instead of Charlie Kirk. I wonder. I don't want that happening. No, regardless of how evil that man is. So I've heard. The soldiers, airmen, arms, factory workers, firefighters, engineers, police, statisticians, I don't know what that means. Medics, sailors, and many other people fighting their occupiers and protecting the people of Ukraine are for the most part heroes. They're fighting for HERF. What's HERF? You mean Earth, right? And home? What? I don't know the word. The fact that Trump claims to be opposed to Russia's war crimes and illegal occupation while handling it worse and assisting Ukraine even less than old Sleepy Joe is shameful. And he wonders why people call him a Russian asset. Yeah. And Felix, yes, this happened today. It did. And this is why I want to never forget. Michael, I want you to know this, okay? You have nothing to do with this. In fact, I feel awful being American because of the way that we treated Putin, of course. I mean, no. Donald Trump, of course. Right? Sometimes I feel awful being an American for that. I do. Wait, today is Pearl Harbor? Oh my God, I didn't know that. I want to show this very quick. It's only a minute long. Gosh. There are a lot of people who are awful. Oh, yes. Aurora Sadly. Yet again, though, a lot of people are awful to Mexicans in this country. But yet again, though, us Americans, well, oh boy. It's just a living inferno, for each country. We just hate on each other endlessly. I just noticed that. What about Grindr? Oh, not that stupid app. Suspected blackmail. Yeesh. Anyway, yeah, Danny, it's hard to believe that he is, but I gotta say he is. He is. That's one thing. Yeah, Melissa, they are literally. And Finley, yep, Pearl Harbor. I'm gonna show this right now. Wait, is this one of our news stations? It says MAZ on it. WMAZ. This is our news station, right? I think.
Sunday is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. On December 7th, 1941, 2,400 service members and civilians lost their lives in the 2-hour air raid by Japanese forces on the U.S. naval base in Hawaii. The sneak attacks shook America's confidence and pulled the country into World War II. In 1994, Congress designated December 7th as National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. This Sunday marks 84 years since the attack. And in memory of those lost in the attack, the United States flag will be lowered to half-staff from sunrise to sunset tomorrow.
I was standing in the chow line as usual on a Sunday morning, and behind me was another soldier named Maddox.
So, Telling, if I remember correctly, it's been 84 years. I need to study more about this, especially because I know in our state we have a lot of people that are in the army and whatnot. It was in 1941, right? Which is supposed to be the Japanese bombing. It's supposed to be like one of our territories. We still love Japan, though, regardless of what has happened back then. Only 12 are alive today, and they're all over 100. This year, Nana is able to make the pilgrimage to Hawaii to mark the event. Well, yeah, because of their age. That means no one attending will have first-hand memories of serving during the attack, which had killed over to, wow, 2,200 troops and catapulted the U.S. The development is not a surprise and is evolution of an ongoing trend. As survivors fade, their descendants and the public are increasingly turning to other ways of learning about the bombing. The idea of not having a survivor there for the first time, I just don't know. It hurt my heart in a way I could describe, said Kimberly Heinrichs, 100 and wait, who's 105-year-old father, Ira Ike? Shab? Had to cancel plans to fly in from Oregon after falling ill. Let's see. Wow. So 2,000 survivors attended the 50th anniversary of 1991. A few dozen have shown in recent decades. Last year, only 2 made it. That is out of, it's quite a number. 87,000 troops? Oh, wow. Station Ohio. Oh, OAHU. That's in Hawaii. Really? Mackenzie, you have nothing to do with this. I want you to know that, okay? I mean, heck, look what us Americans are doing. We're basically are having Putin supporting Russia and Israel. You know, it's like an end of cycle. I want you to know you have nothing to do with this. Our country is no good either. Same thing for the Chinese, same thing for the Israelis, you know, so on. You have nothing to do with this. None of us have. Is it only the leaders of it basically cause all this? In Taiwan, 105 years old. Yes, 105. And AJC, 87,000 soldiers, which is hard to believe. And they actually taught about Pearl Harbor when you're school in Canada during this. Also, they have, because it is basically a really important piece of our American history, not to mention 9/11 and then the Memorial Day and then Veterans Day and then President's Day. Us Americans, we have, this is not a holiday, but without that, we have a lot of holidays here. A lot. Of course, this mostly represent the war. So that's why we basically have these. Right, Daniel? Absolutely. That's why I try not to see, oh yeah, the awful part of things. Like, yeah, like you don't want to glamorize a country, but I think it's okay to do that than seeing everything that's awful though. And Dumble, I'm sure that they have. I never seen it though. I never got a chance to see it. And thank you, Richard. I do know a lot. It's a force I have it. I love how every time we get a newcomer, they always say that.
The Air Force, when these planes come over, we all thought, managed that they were the Navy having maneuvers.
In 1991, 5 survivors of the attack were interviewed for a special program. Download the 13WMZ Plus app on your TV to watch Remembering Pearl Harbor.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
5 survivors of the attack were interviewed for a special program. Download the 13WMZ Plus app on your TV to watch Remembering Pearl Harbor, and others straight from the archives segment.
Harbor. I love how professional she was, though. So this is in our state, right? This is one of our news stations? Oh, wait, I don't even know. That's another news channel. Huh? Wait, no, that's something else. Unless this is in Dumbo State. Impressive. Yeah, what questions do you have? And no, yeah, okay, Tom. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind both of you asking at the same time. I'm a really fast reader. Howie Mandel.
Hey people, the perfect holiday gift, hands-free Skechers for.
I need to get one of those Skechers. I saw him. Howie Mandel. I love him. I know my Canadians know who he is. Okay, yeah, that's something important. And thank you, Troy. It means a lot. I thank Alice so much for telling us about this. I try to think what. Oh yeah, I want to look up Saudi Arabia, right? So telling your kids want to see. Okay, I'm not sure what the rating is. If they're not old, well, I think You know what? I guess the kids can see it, right? I think you should take them. But again, well, hopefully they're not too young. I mean, I've heard of Friday Nights. I always thought Friday Nights at Freddy's. I don't know anything about it. Sadly, I don't. But I heard it's really good. You know, some of you said it isn't, right? But I think you should. I think you should. You should. Well, if they're, I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be, but if they're like, I don't know what age, I think you should take them. My opinion. Yeah, yeah. I heard the movie's been out. I think not too long ago. And Francis, what was the question that you had? I'm sorry, unless it didn't went through. Right, AJ, you forgot about two, didn't you? And oh yeah, so this is from what we saw from Ken, right? Is he wearing the BMW shirt, the Arabian candy shopper? Oh, yeah, take them. So they're grown, aren't they? Yeah, you should take them. I thought that might be, I don't know, like, well, that's what you're 47. What? I thought you were like 37 at first because I'm thinking like, the oldest maybe like 8 or 9, and your youngest maybe 4. And Alice can do, but Kellen, you should take them.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, actually, I was curious to buy the dates.
I love his accent. I can't help it.
Yeah, extremely delicious. But then I remembered, oh, if I buy a big box of dates now, I have to walk around with it all day. Not really keen for that. I just bought a few pieces of candy, easier to carry around. And then I think I might buy a bigger box of dates later, actually.
Man, this is
Accidentally entered the women's section of the market. I didn't turn my camera on there. Didn't want to be a weird guy filming on the women's section of the market, but yeah, there were like women's underwear displayed everywhere. And what surprised me was that even there, all the vendors were men. I didn't see a single female vendor. But yeah, I can definitely say that I do get a lot of looks here. Like everyone is looking at me, and like not in a way which makes me feel uncomfortable, but I can still see the looks from the people. I don't think that they see many Western tourists around here. Definitely not. And we do have a square here with lots and lots of pigeons. I noticed that already. The city seems to have a big population of pigeons. They are literally everywhere here.
I like how they took off their shoe. Wait, oh, yeah, I think they did took off their shoes. They do that today.
Looks like they also get fed here. Oh, this actually looks like a rice on the ground. Rice and chickpeas. But it seems to be a very quiet city center overall. I don't know if it's always like this or just because today is a Sunday. Interesting. Okay, I actually want to get a taxi, so I came back to the area where I met the guys earlier, and one of the guys said that he's a taxi driver, right? Let's see if I can find him and get a ride. By the way, what's funny, I just had a look on Google Maps to find this area again, and the park there is actually called Park of the Desperates. Interesting name for a park. I wonder where that name is coming from. So let's see if I can find the guy again and if he can give me a ride. Oh,
oh yeah, we saw this part, right? Oops. Unless it's the same guy, I'm not sure. Oh, poop. We gotta wait for the long ad. Oh, Sherman. That's a good ad. Oh, Brady, you liked? Well, that's good. I'm really happy to hear that. So, Eric, I'm so sorry. I forgot the name because it cut me off because of these ads. It's basically this. His name is Ken Aboard because he travels. And he's visiting Saudi Arabia, the country that Lucas is from, right? Because he basically visits. I love these flex. It means a lot for all of you. We need to do this like every day. I know that might be well. I hope it won't be tiring, but if so, I understand. So that we won't have to grieve too much. Because I know he wants it for the best for us. That's basically the country that he's from. Mia, not at all. You know something, when I think about, like, even though this is way different, like that crush of mine that I told of you about, when he blocked me, right? I cry. I get emotional whenever I think about Brazil, to be honest. So I understand. I'm sorry, that was an interesting ad. Um, Michael, that's really placebo. That means a lot. That means a lot. It does look nice, doesn't it? Even it may look dirty some spots still. I still want to visit. It reminds me of my city because we have a lot of palm trees and it's really dry. But the more like the Mexican American version of it.
Okay. 150 is one. That's fine. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you. Okay. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Thank you. Oh, but he was an honest guy. Didn't try to make the typical taxi driver. I don't have change trick or I don't have change scam. So yeah, I got my money. Everything fine. Hello. Nice to meet you. In Marina Mall. It's a nice place. At a restaurant inside. Or on
Oh, he's
the
cute. Is he wearing
in the mall
braces?
or no? Upstairs. And if I want to go to the Corniche, I take the bridge there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, take photo. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, this is good. Germany. Mashallah. Yeah. Okay. Where's the entrance to the mall? Just here? Or here?
I
No.
do gotta say,
Yeah,
I
okay.
love their
Okay.
outfits.
Thank you
It's
so
so
much.
comfortable.
So what I noticed here already, so I've just been in the mall to change the money and we entered a female clothing shop. That's why I turned off my camera. I didn't want to film inside the female clothing shops. There were women inside shopping. But
That's
I
right,
wanted
because around women, though, I think it is forbidden to film around women, but men are, I think, are more open. Brother, Kabalik.
this like
Hi.
earlier in the city center
Yeah, me
area.
too,
There were not
Mackenzie.
that
Also, I used to have a couple crushes in the past that were Arab. Long story. One from Egypt and one from the oh boy, the UAE. Oh man, we used to talk on Skype though, because when I did introduce him to my mother, right? I was like 2 years older than him. So yet again he blocked me randomly. We got along. I don't know why he did that, unless maybe it's because well, yeah, he's in the Middle East. That may have to I hope that has to do with it.
women around. It's definitely a male-dominated society outside, but I did see some women outside, and I even did see some females not being covered. So it's not like every woman here is totally covered. It's a stereotype. That's not true. And according to my knowledge, many people believe that the women here are forced to cover, and that is also not true. To my knowledge, there's no law that requires the women to cover. They do it by their own choice. But what I just
I
wanted to
knew
say is
that back when I was Eric's age. Oh, that would be you gotta cover yourself up. That's how it was back. Wow. This country has changed a lot. Because when I was Eric's age, that would not be a thing. Probably because of I don't know.
in the mall, I already saw many more females. So it seems like they don't really hang out in the streets. They hang out in the malls. So let's have a quick look inside the mall.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
maybe we
me
can
too,
find some
Chloe.
food here, but I don't really
And
think
in
this is a
honor of
mall.
Lucas
Look
in
for
my
some
home
food.
country,
But
I'm
I think
eating
the
a
guys here.
homemade. Oh,
Yeah.
Brian, that's sweet.
No, to be honest, there are also no restaurants up here. So this is a nice mall to
That's really thoughtful of you. That is really thoughtful of you. And Tyrone, I actually don't remember the population. I think it's like around 33 million. It's kind of fun to think about it. It's actually okay, not quite the population of Canada, but it is more than Australia. It's so weird because in Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of space. So imagine Australia. That's even more empty. You know, you don't see nothing for hundreds or thousands of kilometers or miles. Gosh. I just noticed how empty Australia is. Jeez. Still want to visit that country though, because I live in the desert myself. So, um, what what I think will be like a 10 years telling? I don't know. I know they'll be improving. They'll still be rich. Hope to Buddha's belly that that the laws will be less restricted, at least for women as well. But Muslims still being practiced. Kind of like let's just say hopefully it may be like Indonesia standards. What I mean by that is the laws will be as strict. Like in Indonesia, both men and women are treated completely equally. So hopefully by then that will be the case, because how the way Indonesian Muslims practice is much different than Saudi Arabian Muslims.
We will head over to the Corniche now and see if we can find some food there. Wow, look at this.
That's a nice sunset. I do love how dry it looks. I gotta say.
Full view here. The sunset here looks phenomenal. Wow. And what I also really like here is, if you have a look around, the color of all the buildings is like this typical white, how do you call it? Like
Beige
color, you know, this brownish
beige.
color.
Yeah, I mean we have beige houses here too, so that's nothing. That's beautiful though. Yeah, it may not have much color, but it doesn't need to be.
That is so typical textbook like Saudi Arabia to me. And I think it looks really beautiful. The whole city looks like this. Basically just this one color. And it matches the vibe with basically being surrounded by the desert. And then the sunset here, that looks really beautiful. Look at that. Is that it here?
That
Non-alcoholic malt beverage. Oh, I was just wondering. I would have been really surprised to see a bottle of beer here. But it looked like a beer bottle, right? But non-alcoholic.
you like beige better than me
We
too.
have this overpass here over the road to the Corniche, but I just saw something that, it's not really as expected, because have a look at this. I do think that the whole Corniche area is currently under construction. It is not really an area to explore and have a look, I think. Huh. I was expecting like a lively Cornish area with shops and some vendors, especially in the evening time. But there are some people down there. Let's see if we can maybe see what they're up to. And then I think the area over there is a bit more built up, and there's at least one fast food restaurant over there. So we're gonna have a walk and then see what's going on over there. But I think the area over there is a bit more built up. Finished already, maybe. I think no. Okay. Okay. I don't want to accidentally walk into a construction site here, but there are plenty of people around here actually. Yeah, but I can imagine that once the construction here is finished, this will probably be a beautiful Cornish area, but this will probably take some more time. But, actually, I think we already.
Oh, they're
sunset.
fishing?
The sunset is hidden now behind the building there, so we just saw the sunset from up there. That was our sunset view for today. Are you catching fish here? Yeah? What fish are you catching here?
Wow, right on the
Oh,
rocks too.
here. Oh, crabs. Oh,
Crabs.
crabs here, okay. You eat them or sell them? Or for eating?
And they're black.
Oh, okay. Oh, good job. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Okay, I made it out of the construction site. Maybe if you are watching this video in a few months, then the Corniche will be already finished and a beautiful place to have a walk around, especially in the evening time. But currently that's not the case. And yeah, the only restaurant around here is this one right here, which is Al Baik. And I have actually been told that Al Baik is a local restaurant, maybe comparable to like KFC or McDonald's. And I heard that the Saudis are very proud of this place. So I've never eaten here before. Let's give it a try. And
So it's like the jalebi of the Middle East.
Like. Okay, and I think this is maybe a chicken. So I think they're actually serving chicken here. And there's a cat welcoming us.
Oh, that's cute.
The door's closed. Oh, there's another cat here. Oh, here. This door is open. Hello. I order here or here? Here? What can you recommend? I've never eaten here before. Chicken box? Chicken box? Chicken box? Small? 7 pieces? Normal. Drinks? Just water. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I do have pictures here, but the whole menu is written in Arabic, so I can't understand it. But he recommended the chicken, so I ordered the chicken box. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Two plastic bags here. I think they thought I want to have a potato ring, but I actually want it here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Of course, I'm actually surprised because I thought I ordered just a chicken box, but the burger on that. So do I have to price the chicken on the burger myself? Water as well, and then the main event, the main thing is the chicken box right here, and also 2 boxes of ketchup. But this one is actually garlic sauce. It's not only chicken, so I have a combo basically: fries, chicken, and then a burger bun for whatever reason. Let's try the fries first. Very thin, very crispy, not that salty, which is good. McDonald's fries, for example, they can be very salty. This is the chicken around here. I think this is what this place is famous for. And what most people come here for, the chicken. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's a very different flavor from regular fried chicken. I actually think there's some type of sauce around the chicken, like
Yeah,
between
it does look nice. That's an
flavor of the
Italian.
chicken. But yeah, this is actually very nice fried chicken.
And
Reminds me a bit about
Linus,
fingers.
they do.
Maybe
They
some
do have a lot of
maybe
censorship because it's a Muslim country, right? So they have like a ton of restrictions. But I think they're slowly improving. At least I think so. And yeah, Levi, they were fishing really early. I took the crabs, Melissa. That's cute. Yeah, I like the little fishing rod too. And I've never been fishing either, Felix. I've always thought it was like just reeling it in and then just catching it because I know people thinking it's as dull as golf. But since I did play golf in high school, I still want to try it. It's making you hungry, Finley? I'm glad I'm not hungry because I ate a burrito yet again. Me too, probably. Yeah, me too, Francis. I wish I could go too. Come to think of it, I did check my TikTok again. I did like 5% out of like 210. I think it's like 73 viewers that I have are from Saudi Arabia, which is really neat. So, because it did update it, people are still viewing my stuff, and yeah, I got some Arabians on there. Most of my viewers, it's like 53% female, which is really interesting out of all the Beatles total. So that's nice. And then Indonesia, and then I got some viewers in the US, in my mother's city, I believe, and somewhere else. I gotta check again. I know I got some in Thailand, which is nice. I got some in Serbia for some odd reason. I don't know why, which is neat. I'm gotta check again. Yeah, it's like I like to make fun of the name Melissa because I don't really like that app. So it's like another way to make like this to I'm gonna say this to downgrade it. No, Bree, that's not a dumb question at all. They can get snow, yes. However, though, I don't know where in the country though. They do have mountains. They do pretty tall ones. I've got to look that up again. There is a town that they do get snow. You know what? Since you mentioned that, I've got to look that up. I love his videos. Oh, he's adorable. In a way, he had to be German too. So yeah, he said, oh, he went to Taiwan. We don't have anyone that's Taiwanese though. You went to Guam? We don't have anyone from Guam yet. Let me look it up. Yeah, I Saudi Arabian desert gets snowfall for the wait. What? First time? You tell me that this all of these years well no they had it before. Now they had it 5 years. Wait, that's the desert though. Which is really odd to think about. Tabuk. Oh, it's called Tabuk? Tabuk. Like this is actual snow, not snow that they poured it in. Interesting. And thank you, original. And Linus, that's correct. Yes. Yep, absolutely. I kind of give that as like a little message, like on the time that I comment on my videos. I kind of give it away. So Ben, it's UK, right? Or Tabuk. That's all spelled. Let's see. I only care for the music though. Boy, that is not normal. I mean, yeah, I know they got mountains, of course, but still for a desert region country. Is there actual people playing on the snow? One of the coldest regions, huh? Wow. It dips below, wait, to 4 degrees Celsius? So that's what, 36 degrees? Ha. Wow. Residents of Tubuk, 193 kilometers from the Red Sea, are walked to see the region's dry desert coated in white snow. Interesting. Videos began circulating online showing camels shuffling through snow instead of sand. Wow, interesting. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that is really interesting. Videos begin, right. Those are sheep. Oh, cute. I love the snowfall. It's just like white, big pieces of cotton, but it's edible and it's cold. Wow. I'm gonna look where this is. I did look this up before once though, but I didn't know they even snow that much. And we never got snow here. We got hail, but that's the closest we get for snow. And they're cute, aren't they, Garnet? Matt. And Linus, yes, it does. Up north, it could get really heavy. So I'll share the city that Francis A.K. Grand lives. This is what it looks like up north for us. We do get blizzards here. Oh, that works. It's a short video, but okay. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Never mind. Wow, that's Flagstaff? Oh, my goodness. Man, I never knew that's what the downtown looks like. Well, this is 6 years ago, so they had 2 feet worth. Wait, we gotta wait because of this ad.
Storm expected to dump several feet of snow up north. My goodness. We're sending things out to Team 12's Monica Garcia. She's in Flagstaff this morning, where schools are closed today, as we mentioned, Monica. Look at those flakes. How does it feel out there? It's cold, but what really is getting me is when the flakes melt and it becomes just wet. Okay, but yes, we're in downtown Flagstaff. Just think about it. Last night we parked over here in this parking lot. This is Aspen Avenue and Humphreys, and there was no snow covering our windshield. Now you see it's pretty packed on there. Let me just take a walk for you. So we're getting reports that it's about 7 inches of snow so far. That's what's fallen overnight. So I'm going to be careful when I walk. The good news is, I know you guys talked about, we want to remind people that Flagstaff Unified School District.
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Finley? Right, Francis?
A snow day today, but take a look. We've got snow piles all over the place, making sure, trying to at least. Hi there, good morning.
I love it.
Saying hi to us. Just a big reminder that so far roadways are not clear out here. Now we talk about the roadways, I-40 in particular. That's what everybody keeps mentioning. I-40 runs east and west through town. Now they're telling us that you're going to need snow chains or you're going to need 4-wheel drive to even get out on there. Now I met a father who came out walked with me from Phoenix. They came down to Phoenix from Milwaukee for spring training to watch the Brewers. And they said, you know what, we decided to take a ride up to Flagstaff late last night. And they were like, well, bummer. Look at all the snow out here. But pretty much this is what we're seeing. It's snow plows and a lot of snow, and again about 6 inches. So we'll be live out here.
That's normal, by the way.
Very latest, but of course, get out the road if you can. Live in Flagstaff, I'm Monica Garcia. Back to you.
Yep, that's normal for us, by the way. And I know this is gonna so nutty, but Flagstaff is one of the snowiest cities in the whole country, and there's 80,000 of them. Not a small number. It actually makes sense. Yeah, Dylan, because you live in Tennessee, right? It snows. I hope you do get some, though. It's just that since it's still early December, you may be able to see it within the next month or so. And the coldest day that we ever had original, I don't remember the coldest day, but the coldest temperature we had was out here, like in my city though, is 16 degrees, which I don't know how much that is in Celsius. But where Francis is from, it's okay. This is gonna be an interesting number. That means everyone knows what number this is. 40 degrees Celsius. I mean, oops. 40, wait, not 40 degrees Celsius. 40 degrees below zero. 40 degrees below zero. That's the record low. So for 16, where I live, and then 2.5 hours north, 40 degrees below. Yeah, damn, right, man? Yeah, people underestimate that our climate can be really different. So, in Fahrenheit, from where I live in Francis, it's a 30-degree difference. So it may be a hot day, and that's during the summer. You gotta wear a jacket at night. So yeah, I'm not kidding, and that's not even in the mountains. That's the city itself. AJ, because you're in Mexico, right? And by the way, here's a fun fact: 40 degrees below is the same for both Celsius and Fahrenheit. I just want to keep that a secret. Is it like let's see, it's nighttime for you. 55? 55? Well, okay, it might be a little colder than that. I think 55. And do they have basketball in Saudi Arabia, Logan? I'm sure they do. I actually don't know. I'm gonna look that up later on too, to be honest. Which is better, feeling for the water heating or heating up or cooling down? Heating up. I don't like when it gets cold because I don't move much. Oh, I'm way off. It's 68. Well, that's a nice temperature. 68, AJ, that's a really nice temperature because I think out here it's a little bit lower than that. It might be like 63. I haven't checked yet. So to speak, I know Ben's country, they never get cold. Well, depending on where in Brazil. Also, I wonder what this video is about. Oh, look at that. We're numbered this time. Instead of 666, look what we have. Oh yeah, I can't bring you up further than this. And this is what do British high scores know about America? Also, I'm surprised that my charger hasn't shocked my MacBook to turn off. Yeah, Brian, go ahead. Oh, 34 degrees? So you should be getting some snow eventually. And Danny is 37 Baltimore, so both of you should be getting snow at some point. I don't know how it is in Francis though, because I'm thinking why hasn't Flagstaff got snow yet? They should have like around Thanksgiving because they're supposed to snow in November. The earliest it could snow is October, so I'm thinking what's been going on. Yep, 777, Melissa. I know, lucky sevens because another video that we watched last time had 666. Now I got 777. Also, I've seen this show before. It looked interesting. Right, Carl? That's what I'm wondering. It's so funny how that works, isn't it? Also, I know it's not Emilio because he's British, right? He's not here right now. But of course, Lisa is.
Any ideas? I want to say JFK. Yeah, I probably tell him.
And Bree can do.
The British high schools have given their way to America, but how much do they actually know about it? I know more about their country than they do themselves. We are going to play Name That President. Trump. Obama. Biden. Joe Biden. Okay, any ideas?
Bill Clinton.
No.
Bill Clinton.
Joe
Biden's that.
Wait.
So JFK. No.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, right? I mean, why does he Clinton? Oh my, I get them mixed up because they look kind of alike to me. No, he's not a president. He's an entertainer.
This is Jimmy
And Felix, this was uploaded 4 months ago.
Still don't know who he is. Real president or not? No, he's not a real president.
Nope.
He's the dad of someone you've already seen. Donald Trump. No.
Bush. Bush Jr.
Oh, wow.
There's Bill Clinton. He looks homeless.
Wow. Real president or no?
No, I think he's a
I want to say JFK.
Yeah, Carney, that's understandable because you're not American, so not everyone would know much about our people's presidents or the other cultures. And Penelope, these are supposed to be British high schoolers, right? That would try to know about like our presidents and other stuff of our country. So that's basically what they're learning about. And Dumbo, I didn't say bald. I think he was controversial. I don't remember though. I remember that when I was Eric's age, he was our president. I know I did hear some controversial things about him.
Bill. So like every old person in the president JFK.
I forgot who he is.
This is JFK. No. Not president. No.
Headmaster.
Not memorable one. First name Jimmy.
Stupid.
Real president or not?
Oh, Richard Nixon? Oh yeah, he is really. Because Futurama, they made episodes of him. I know he's not that great of a man, so I've heard. Yep, you know about and Trump, Lisa? Because that's what a lot of people have been hearing about, or at least. I'm still Cyberone. You can still see me, right? Yeah, damn it happened again. I'm sorry. My MacBook is so low in storage. No, don't do this to me. Not now. Damn it, MacBook. How dare you? Just first quit the damn thing. It's done. Yes. Player, it's fine. I'll use it later. Eric sees me. It shouldn't take this long. Come on, just let me delete some of this stuff. Crap. My gosh, really? Can all of you hear me and see me? The stream is back feeling that's good. It's so weird because I can literally still see the Simpsons out of memory. Because I did, and Eric, I can see your message, and all right. That was weird because it says here force quit applications. This means your system has 1 out of application memory, right? This basically happens when I'm really low on storage. It's like the last resort type of stuff. Because I thought my MacBook would just turn off itself and I would lose all my notes. I hope I won't. That I typed in, but luckily my notes doesn't have to be. I just had to delete a couple other old videos I have. So this is gonna take a bit because my Finder, it takes a long time. You can hear me, Lisa? I'm glad. Well, at least the whole, it's weird because the thing froze, but still working. So this is why Finder is not responding right now. Felix Apple at 510 that you commented. What can I delete on here? Yeah, and Melissa, you can see and hear me. That's great. And Felix can hear me. It's wonderful. Damn, I wasn't up with that video about that AI channel, but I'm gonna do some other time now. About the dog thing, but oh well, I can only do so much. and Ben, I'm good. So I'm like this panicking here. I'm glad it's back. But the whole thing would crash on me. And Tyrone, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm really, really relieved. But I'll leave this open up just in case. Because if everything would freeze, I mean, someone won't hit the screenshot, anything. I'm just surprised that my notes is still fine. Because I'm not losing all my notes that I typed in. Absolutely not. And my dreams I had too. And Eric, you can see and hear me? That's great. It's great, little one. I'm glad. Oh. Yeah, you telling your computer does that too? Yeah. I need to get a new update. You know, because this MacBook, it's an early 2010 model. So sadly, it doesn't store much storage because my mother and I, we bought it on eBay a long time ago for $75 because that's all they had. So I'm glad you could relate. I'm just scrolling down screenshots right now, or all my files, because I like to screenshot everything. It's just because they take like I think like almost like an hour just to reset, and I don't like waiting that long. I might need to do it while I'm asleep, but I guess I'm afraid that the whole thing would crash. That's why I don't bother. What else can I delete on here? Hey Cam, what do you want to share? I mean, I don't care if the Finder doesn't respond as long as the live stream is still working. Told you I was No, Cam, that's why you were gone? I'm sorry to hear that. But Cam, you have trouble breathing? That's terrible. Do you know what's the issue? Because, I mean, I wonder if you may have asthma. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you don't have sleep apnea. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, the thing is, Cam, ADHD doesn't cause breathing issues because I have it myself. I don't think ADHD shouldn't cause breathing issues, but yeah, you have asthma, which means because I know someone in the past that has it. Um, you would definitely go to the doctor, and they need to give you a prescription of an inhaler so that you can basically use it. I'm just relieved that you don't have sleep apnea. That's even worse because that's when you basically because I mean I had it, but I think that has to do with growing pains or something. I think I had it for like a couple of weeks or a month when I was in middle school. It was a complete living heck. The reason is because your brain forgets to let my nose breathe. You definitely should. You definitely have to have asthma, right? Because this doesn't happen in your sleep, which is a good thing. I didn't know that's even possible. I did not know that. I didn't knew that, Cam. But you should definitely go to the doctor and ask her for an inhaler. Inhaler. So I can't say the word properly. So and it sounds like it. Well, the sleep apnea it is, but worse because it's when you would choke in your sleep, right? You know, like how certain people they would snore. It's kind of like that. But the thing is, for sleep apnea, well, I didn't have one, of course, because it was that extreme for me. I would like stop breathing in my sleep for some reason. When I go to sleep today, they gave a machine. They didn't give you an inhaler because I hope you don't have sleep apnea because that's what it sounds like, right? I mean, if this happens in your sleep, it would be sleep apnea. But if you're awake, right, and this doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it would be you having asthma. Let me delete this video. I'll get like a minute and a half back. Trash. Alice, I wanted that too, to be honest. I feel so awful to hear that, Cal. Golly. The doctors had me sleep for 2 hours. Uh huh. And then in the span of 2 hours, my body forgot to breathe. It does sound like you have suddenly sleep apnea. That's what it's. And plus, you're not even like of old age either. I mean, this can happen to anyone. It's just more like a type of someone that's older. I think. Don't know though. I'm so sorry to hear that. 62 times. That's insane. 62. Yeah, that is an insane number. That means like every other minute that you've been having issues. Oh boy. I'm surprised they can calculate that. I'm so sorry to. I feel awful to hear that. And Linus, it is concerning. It is. Because you didn't have this in the past. So now I understand why you had trouble sleeping. Now I understand. And you were, you know what, Cam? Maybe if you're overworking, that could be a possibility. I remember like when I didn't eat for a week, I thought that was me starving, which can be part of it, but it was because I wasn't getting enough sleep. I would stay up for hours. I know Dumba remembers, and I had a lack of oxygen in my brain, and I almost died. So I wonder if you overwork, you may have to do with it. I'm not sure though. Hmm. Yeah, brain. I know. It's just yeah, it's insane to think about it sometimes. Right, it's taking a long time for my Finder to load. Only deleted one video though. It's taking forever. Yeah, Count. That could be part of the reason. I think because your body's not getting enough rest. That could be the leading cause of it. Because I wonder if that's why for me, I did have some trouble with my sleep, like when my, do my air bed, as silly as that sounds. Like, because it always get flat on me. Yeah. Um, like I would sleep in a taco position because it would deflate so much. Well, I didn't have any breathing issues, but my neck was in pain. So, man, I should have slept on the floor instead. But whatever. I need that bed so I could sleep well because I did have. Yeah, I'm not that tired. So, um, that may have to do with it. And someone with lung issues, that's about breathing, Jordan, right? Hmm. Because it's not like Cam smokes. And the funny thing is, because I know Eric's father does, he doesn't have sleep apnea. So this has to do with him overworking, I believe. Also, what's taking so long for my dumb Finder to not load? Oh. And Paul, feel free to share what's been happening, right? Because I know you told me that he was released from jail, right? Not back on be good for now. Damn it. Okay, good. We're still here. Wonderful. So it was concerning because just stood out of your window. Looking you. Okay, so it's back, Barney. That's great. So he's your stalker. You had to. It's just like you don't have like a camera that you can install, Paul. Because you should be able to trespass him. Yeah, that's really concerning. Yeah, Barney, my reaction exactly. I'm trying to find another video I could just delete and put in the trash. Yeah, Paul, my reaction exactly. Until yeah, they were like this for a while, from what Paul shared with us. And Ben, I hope he wasn't. Okay, it was awkward. Well, that's good. He wasn't holding anything, Paul. It was awkward because you froze it and kept staring at him. Oh boy. Yeah, that is really disturbing. Hmm. Okay, I delete another video. So that's 5 minutes I'll get back. God, that is really concerning. That man's a freak. I can't imagine looking at someone more than 1 minute without feeling awkward. Are you serious? But I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, you're good. You should. I wonder if you should be able to like. I know they should have it for cheap, right? Well, because here in the US we get Ring, um, one of those surveillance cameras. That way, if it will point out, like let's just say the patio somewhere, and then if he does it back, you could have the police looking at it, and then they would identify him. Adrian, that's what I'm wondering too. Literally, I just don't get this. I don't. Yeah, I had a feeling. They want evidence, of course. Yeah, I know they do. But Paul, if you're able to, like, they should have like a really cheap camera for you to buy that you can install like on your, like on front of your door, like on top of it. Like, regards to the quality, that way, if he comes back, they can look at it. But, hmm. Hmm. And Levi, I'm sure that Paul tried it. But since he does have a, like, even if he did describe them, they would have to have like extra evidence, like something like a fingerprint. I just don't get it because he was supposed to be in jail. Also, what's taking so long for my darn MacBook? Okay, good. To erase my video. Hmm. It's taking so long for my MacBook to clean out. Hmm. And It's back free. Okay. So yeah, my MacBook did it. This is why I didn't close it, because I knew this would happen. Because my MacBook is that low on storage. The Corners played today, Dumbo? That's great. And you're from cause Avia, wait, no, it's Area. Area's from Michigan. So you're from Michigan too, look, that's awesome. But Paul, what happened? Because I'm sure that Paul doesn't know his name, right? And I think this is the same man from before that he described for us. And sadly, the stupid fighter is frozen. I'm trying to scroll, but it won't move. And my damn trash, darn it. My darn trash won't clean up. I try to clean up just 2 videos that we don't even need. Well, at least I was able to do that. The other stuff, sadly, are still paused. I won't lose my notes, though. I'm not forced screening my notes. So resume. There. I had to force the iMovie Maker. That's not important now. I would have lose that to my notes. Brian, I think so too, to be honest. Yeah, because they're migrants here near us, which is really, really awesome that they are. I hope Paul's comment went through. But Paul, anything else that happened? And Linus, you had the same issue with my like my MacBook did, huh? I that happens. The reason why it's hard to make storage is because when I'm trying to delete stuff in my Finder, it just takes forever for it to load, because sadly I have so many screenshots. It just takes longer. I try to make more storage, but it's difficult. Oh, Dumbo, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I know Lydia would be happy about that. Yee. So your team only had 9 points, huh? But hers had 37. And Paul, you haven't seen him since this morning? I just hope he doesn't come back. And I hope the officers didn't give you a difficult time, since, well, he was already supposed to be in jail as it is. Sally, I can't do anything. My MacBook won't load up. Yeah, Lydia, I'm surprised. Your team dominated dumbbells, which is impressive. Also, and my mother and her boyfriend watching the football game right now. We always lose. I'm not really upset about that. I know we lose a lot. I just know that at least our team has a great reputation. Wait, we lost badly? Wait, we lost to the Rams? All right, sorry about that. Where were we? Anyway, so Dumbo, we had 17 and the Rams have 45. Jeez. So we lost by 20. Wait, what state is the Rams again? And Carl, yeah, basically, here in the U.S. with our football, right? That's basically how we do our scores, like the same for football. Because we basically have like longer. I don't know how we get more points. It's a little complicated, because Dumbo, he could explain it better. Sorry about that, Logan. That's just my mother's boyfriend just talking in the background. Yeah, I have good hearing, Chloe. I have like canine hearing. I'm trying to find another video I could delete so that the MacBook won't crash. Yeah, it was Los Angeles. Gotcha. Well, I'm surprised Los Angeles plays that good. Yeah, Lisa, your computer crashes all the time. I hate when that happens. And Eric, what question do you have? No, 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 Mama. You come back later. Sorry, that was just my pup. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the suicidal dots, but what did I put in that video? Crap. Well, man, it froze again. I hate this Finder crud. Dumb. Oh, Eric, you have a huge test. What test are you're supposed to be doing? Yeah, I'm gonna delete this video. I'm gonna delete it. I'll get my 11 minutes back. I don't know what I put in the description though, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. If it'll let me. Mappa, come on, let me delete it. Golly. Oh, it's for math, Eric? Do you need any help on your math? Wait, yep, that's correct. Los Angeles is in California, which is basically la escrita de mi estado. Que eres not Phoenix, Arizona. Basically, not too far from the Mexican border, so to speak. And the original, they are. Especially since we had to take the Ames test. Oh, I didn't like having to take that test. My phone still frozen. Darn it. I don't remember what I put in that video, but yeah, that's right. We gotta get rid of it though. I don't know what I typed in. Darn it. It won't load those. Speaking of assignments, want to guess how many assignments they gave me to finish by the end of the week? I don't know why they had to give you so much, Lisa. 12. 12? Because I thought you would be done with all of them by now. Especially since, well, they were only supposed to give you 3. And Linus, I guess, is 3. But Eric, if you need any help in math, tell me. What? Let me guess. Double. 24? Man, Lisa, I think you should leave that college. They're like killing you at this point. Oh, Eric, you have trouble with division? Oh, that's not a problem. I love division. When you divide. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna know if I left the door. But Eric, what division do you need help with? Because I can help you. Wait, Lisa, more than 24 assignments? More than 24? And Eric, you forgot how to divide? Okay, so Eric, I don't know why this thing is so frozen. So the thing is, basically, I have 9 fingers, right? I have 9. And then this is, so if we divided it by 3, right? Okay, 9 fingers. We take 3 down, right? Oh boy, how am I going to do this? Okay, this is hard. So Eric, division is like the opposite of multiplication, right? So again, 9 fingers. And then we take this down, that's 3. Oh wait, this is hard. Okay, if we take down, okay, we have 9, right? I take down 3 fingers. I don't know how I can do this. I have 6, right? So I divided that by 1, which is from 9. I take out 3 more, right? I divided that by 2 times. Oops, sorry. Well, I'm not doing this right. You see, I took out, oh, this is hard. I want to make this so hard for him. I divided that by 2 out of 9, and then the last 3, that's divided by 3. I hope that helps. I know it's really hard. Whatever, Mia. I mean, I think Greg for keep telling me that I'm like, I should be a teacher. So Eric, let's just say if you want to divide 10, oh, I'm gonna do this. This thing is still frozen. I just want to delete one stupid video. I have 10. I'm gonna do this. Hang on. Okay, so I would draw 10 oranges or 10 balls, or no, that's right. You got a better idea. So, Eric, okay, not can I go my? I hate this stupid MacBook. Okay, so Eric, I don't think you can see it, but I'm gonna have to move this. So I have 10 balloons, right? 10 orange ones. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. We would divide it by wait, we can't divide it. Okay, how am I gonna do this? It has to be an even number. So we divide it by 5, right? So basically 10 divided by 5, Eric, it is 2 rows of balloons, right? 2 rows of 5 balloons like this, right? I have 2 rows. In each row, there's 5 balloons each. That's how you divide 10 by 5. I'm trying to make an easier one for him. So if we take out, okay, we take out 1 balloon. Okay, we'll just color it in, right? This balloon doesn't count. It's full of helium, right? Now we got 9. So if you want to divide 9 balloons into 3 groups, I would, let's just say, damn, how are we gonna do this? I would give these balloons, okay, little pieces of hair. 1, 2, 3, right? They look like little afros, right? That's 1. Please resume. Please resume. Oh, who cares what video it is? Damn it! Bandit's back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get rid of this stupid video, but it kept freezing on me. It's 11 minutes. I want to get rid of it so it won't keep freezing. But Eric, you understand? That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that helps. And they do look like Afro something, Carl. That'd be a good example. And I remember when I was little and first learned multiplication, you would accidentally add Melissa. I'm like that too when I was Eric's age. And Lisa, Logan, Lisa says she has 36 assignments. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Oh, Lisa, I see it. That's horrible. So I basically had to multiply it by 3. Wow. Lisa, I don't know why they give me this much. Man, I know it's college, but that's just too much. Oh, and Bree, Eric is 9. So basically, he's in the 4th grade. That's ridiculous. So I'm so sorry you had to put up with that. I think you should just leave that college because they're really, really killing your health, or better yet, damaging it. And Linus, don't like romance anime? Yeah. One of my favorites is Inuyasha. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to wait for this MacBook so I can delete this Vita, but it won't let me. It's like stuck on not responding, calling. It's just being a lazy jerk right now. Like, I know you're full or stressed out with all sorts of rest of us, MacBook, calling. It just depends on the romance, though. I think I'm more of like fantasy and action and adventure type. Not really much for horror though. And I do like comedy. It won't let me erase it. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry. And Lisa, you said 36 in 1 week, right? I'm not sure if you typed anything after that. My least favorite anime, Linus. Well, there's more than one, but Blood Sea. I would never watch that. I don't know sure what I think that one traumatizes me more than Attack on Titan, and I don't like Attack on Titan. Well, okay, I guessing the reason why I don't put that the worst because I like the music. But Blood Sea, I would never watch. It's too much. I would never watch it. And yeah, Marcus, what movie do you want to share with us? And I'm busy. Wait, hold on, Tron. I got to delete this because my MacBook keeps crashing. I'm in the middle of an important. I'm trying to teach this 4th grader how to do math. No, well, it's still in the kitchen. Wait, Brownie. You said the only anime I've seen is My Hero. Oh, really? Because I got you into it. I'm flattered. And yeah, I still have my plush. Okay, the trash should be working right now, right? Yeah, Brian, I still have it. Can I talk to you very quick in here? Because I know, but this is really important. Very quick. I want to close this because I want to have his voice in here. So after I hear, right, it's the public speaking voice. So do you want to say hello to Eric? I'm teaching him the division.
Hello, Eric.
Because
I
know
work.
the thing is, since the PO box is so expensive, can
I
we just
told you I was gonna get another.
no? Can we get a small one to be the cheap?
That's what I had. A small one. The small one.
The
$105.
smallest one that we could get?
$105. Yes.
Because I looked up online that. Oh,
You gotta be patient, okay?
because the
I
thing,
wanna get one.
I know those. This is just that I want us to basically get donations
I
and
know,
so
I
that.
know, but you gotta be patient. All right, one thing at a time. All right.
All right, because I looked it up on the PO Box website. They said for like the extra small.
It's $105.
I thought it was
for a
like
small.
I thought it was like $24.
No, it ain't. Never has been. No. Just be patient, y'all. We get it.
All right. She said, "Hello, Mr. Mom.
Hello.
You gotta go to work."
Yes.
And I'll write down the list.
Yeah, you do that.
All right. All right. I love my mother. I do. I just don't like my mother's boyfriend, of course. Sorry, Ron. Yeah, Mr. Mom. I actually don't know where that comes from. I want to pin that. Heard it, Eric. That was cute. Mr. Mom, I know where that came from. Or wait, Danya, Mr. Mom, I know that reference. Okay, it should work. I got rid of that video about like the slow eater thing. We don't need it. That's 11 minutes. I'll get back. And Bree, that's my mother. Yes, I want anyone in my other channel to thinking, oh, yeah, I didn't get up. Yeah, we fight a lot. It happens. It's just verbally fighting. I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. I just had to take some time, especially after what happened last night. All right, Dean, let's see. The notes should work. All right, I think we should be okay now, at least for a while, because I got rid of the, excuse me, video, so I'll get 11 minutes back of storage. So it should run a little bit better. Yeah, who cares what video that is? I don't need it. So, wait, Marcus, you said in the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie that Abby, which is a kid character, oh my god, maybe a kid, a puppet? That's extreme. Really? That's extreme. Also, my mother does work a lot. I just let all of you know. I just noticed. Okay, Dean, let's see. I think the messages are in delay. Okay, I see Melissa's. Good. A minute ago, 5:56, right? I need to leave something else on here. All right, whatever video that is of me walking, I'll get rid of it. I don't need it. So another 3 minutes, I'll get back. I could just always download it later. I remember when I had to clear up storage on my computer. It took an hour. Why, Melissa? I've been doing this for what, like 24 minutes? I think. And test, Lisa, I see your message. Good, it's fine. I'm glad to hear that. I'm putting another video in the trash, so that's 3 minutes. I'll get back. I think that's probably why my map kept acting up, because I'm so low on storage. I didn't know that it would affect my map like this. Because first it would just tell me, oh, your startup disk is almost full, and then full, and it would tell me that, oh yeah, some apps may not work, and then that's like the last. It gives you 3 warnings. Well, the almost full doesn't, but the full one, okay. Damn, like, is it the full or almost full? The almost full is my first warning, and then that one is my second warning, and then my final warning, which means I'm out if I don't take care of it, is your system has run out of application memory. Yeah, tell me about it, Carl. It can be really painful. Also, my map, the Finder's not responding again because I just deleted another 3-minute video. It takes a while, but I think we should be fine now because that video is 11 minutes. So it should give me some space. Also, I just want to use this channel for live stream. That way for the others, if they see the other channel, I just hope that if we get any newcomers, they won't look at the live stream the bad way. Oh, Eric! Oh no, you see a spider? What you could do, Eric, if you have a little shoe in your room, okay, smush it. Right? I know I don't like to kill spiders, but he needs to, right? If you don't have a shoe, Eric, if you have a book, smush it, okay? And don't look at it and tell your dad that you killed a spider and he would he would draw it. He would flush it away for you. Okay. Yeah, it should still be working. I got all of this stuff. Well, it's only 2 things here. Oh no, it's running fast, Eric. Okay, what you do? Don't panic. Okay, I know it's hard. It's hard. Just look at it where it goes. If it stopped moving, get your book, and then as fast as you can, just slam it down. Sure. I'm sure it's a small one. I'm sure it is. All right, let me clean up this video. I don't need this anymore. Eric, I mean, Joseph, I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, it's big, Eric. Okay, Eric, get your dad, okay? Like, scream, Dad, there's a spider in my room. Okay? Have your dad take care of it. Okay?